and shoulder and a point to prove they face the SEC. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&M Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we're going to see the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40.
Got it. Let's go.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
3-25.
Scanning the field, it's Moss. Caught over the middle, it's Stewart. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Receiver in motion now, looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Bell. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end.
Oh, what a grab!
Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the Cardinals line it up with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back. It's Russell. Going for his running back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Lets it fly out of the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense operating from the pistol. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call,
there on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. And at first down, they go right back to him. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get it stopped and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hale. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Moss. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? On the run, it's Young. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moss. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. Direct snap to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Cardinals will look to convert here on 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Russell. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding space at the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Bell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacy. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Moss. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Second down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Cardinals will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10. Looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To the air. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it down the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Bell. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And the Cardinals are in the red zone now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
To the air, it's Moss. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
To throw, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First play of this drive will begin at the 36. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Lacy. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moss. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, tied. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. Throwing off play action. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Makes a quick grab. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Lacey. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Testing the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Bama. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at 25. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Toss play, back heads to his right. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Grab near the sticks. It's Golden. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Hot over the middle. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They'll run it to the right side. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Back to throw. It's Moss. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now to try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set. Here we go.
And here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking downfield, it's Russell bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this one.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
It's a run to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Alabama. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Moss. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal.
Get set, get set.
Scanning the field. It's Moss. The pass rush closing in. He's got it right near the end zone. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.